Greetings, Imogen here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So we're back on the Duxton Moon, where we had to escape from the planet Isis. So now...
Your ship's pilot and gunner are both skilled. You destroyed many Onderon fighter craft in the recent space battle.
Okay, thanks. So now we gotta make our way back to our shippy ship. But I think right now some remains here. I think we're gonna first go to this vendor over here if he's still there. Yep, he's still here.
What do you?
What do I want? Let's see what you got. Sell list. No. Keep that. So one of them. Keep that for now. Keep that for now. We'll keep some of those. Don't need that. We'll go with that for now. Let's see. How paste it doing. Water's not broken there, buddy. Is this the guy?
Damn it. Jump. Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there.
Well, thank you. Let's
Follow
go.
me.
I don't think there's gonna be any issues. Load up on our ship.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor, the absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Settle down, you two. This isn't the time or place for that.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Can we leave the past in the past and get back to work?
Fine by me.
It was kind of a pointless discussion. One guy just... They like to fight. You're not going to change a person's mind by talking to them. Just the way they are. I don't want to play that again, so save. Where am I? I think this leads to that lady. Yep. I need to talk to her right now. I don't think I got anything new. Let's see. Oh, I got the processing. Step going. So, okay, you've installed the processor. Maintenance is chassis. Okay. We just gotta find one more piece. Talk to her later. Talk to this.
Yes?
Can you teach me more fighting moves?
I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in battle. You may ask.
Never mind. Guess I can't advance anymore with her for now. Let's see if I'm in that area. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll put that on. That'll work. We're going to change some of these crystals out. Good enough. Don't like how that happens once in a while.
Something up?
Never mind. Maybe I gotta talk to Kira. Or Raya. Sorry.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
Yes, it was a sound like pollen.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Keldroma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
I see. What do we want to become? Let's do a master, I guess.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Okay. Let's see here. So that's side. Wait a minute. We'll do that one. Mr. Heal. We'll do that one. Oh, I could do another one. Let's do that one. We'll go with that.
Yes? I think you are ready for the final tier I wish to teach. You have made much progress. For this you may use any melee weapon and any shields you possess, but nothing else. No Jedi saber, and no other items.
Right, shields, blah blah blah, but no force powers. No Jedi stuff.
We shall begin this final lesson then.
I stunned or something. Nice.
Atreus was correct about you. You know war, its motions and currents. There is nothing more I can teach you.
Maybe I could teach you some things.
I have already learned much of your styles and combat. There is no need to know more.
What's the problem?
Combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what they are in other cultures, and I would rather that this not become more than it is. And I have taken an oath to Atreus against studying from a Jedi, or anything of the Jedi teachings.
No, but do you want to learn?
What I desire is of no importance.
Of course
My
it
father
is.
broke his oaths. He shamed us all. I do not wish to follow his path. I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atreus's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
Let's see. If I'm lost, then all I know, all I can teach will be lost. I wish someone to know what I've learned.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements, I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience. Atreus said that you were the only Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atreus.
You have chosen your new master. We'll know further instructions as we travel.
I shall await that time, but until then, I will need time to reflect on this. It is different to voice something you feel, and I must grow accustomed to the wait.
I will leave you to it then. Okay. Put my freaking clothes back on. Still in my hand. That's still in my hand. Looks like there's
Yes?
something. Never mind. I'll go back to Freya.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as wants to come help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
They're my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own,
She's
no
not
matter how
wrong.
small the circle?
They are your friends too. Maybe you can learn to see them that way, rather than as followers.
I am too old for friends.
Never.
And when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
makes you think they will obey?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Does the fact they obey me upset you?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior in Hatton especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The woman, she worships you. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
You have a point that will reflect on this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
Hey y'all, Nugent here. Just to remind you, if you like what you're currently seeing, please subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell for future notifications, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Please enjoy the rest of the show. He was a powerful presence, and there was little one did not to believe when he spoke with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts, strong influence indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
I thought the teaching of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Let's see, do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
Let's see. See if I... Any other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Tell me about my crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Is there something else?
Are you Jedi or Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then what are you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I still wish to hear the story. This is a pretty cool cutscene.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me my mistakes and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force.
I need more than that.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Let's see.
Ask, and I will answer.
Did you know Atris?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
Yes. You walked her path.
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You trained Revan?
You have already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this any longer. Ask, and I will answer.
Okay, if you were cast out, how come none of the other ones recognize you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You are lying.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know there are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
Are you using this on me?
No, but if I did, you would never know, so my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
I can accept.
I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you. Ask, and I will answer.
How was Revan able to mass such a force?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
I already did this.
And... Oh, they are... And I suspect...
I already did all this.
Not a one.
How we going now? So I did a dark side path. But I did enough light to overcome it, which is a good thing. I don't know if I...
Something up?
Nope, can't do any influence with them. I doubt I can do anything with do one more check with Handmaiden.
Yes? There is nothing more. Duels among the Your modesty has no place in combat.
Oh, no, I don't know what I love with her. Hokey pokey. Let's move on. I don't know if I can go. Can I do anything? Can I travel to Onderon? Okay. Let's go to Narshada. We'll be back here. I haven't finished the story there, obviously.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
He's not wrong. How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Sounds like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee?
Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
I already did that one. What do you know of this
It
one?
means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
Nice, nice. Let's go in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
Yeah, so he thinks. People are determined enough, they'll find you. A lot of these cutscenes are still pretty good even by today's standards, I think. Some people say it looks looks bad, but I think it looks good enough. Holds up.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisokokran, joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Dahupo boteño go jucho picha, gwen taba ni sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata, keso juskrita lorsa, yumacha fueko mikojira. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji yumaliba. Tu es mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Doveri nincha yonona shitasa chuch. Si machadana. Dona we searcha makaran.
Already planning ways to get around the rules. Gotta love it.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing.
Oops.
The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Well, are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well,
so we
I
land
mean,
on
not
one.
this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
That's good. Is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Nice. Well, let's get moving.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Let's see. Now I want to find out more about the bounty.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree. They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Let's see where our path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Except for this guy.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Don't look, you're lucky my ship graces your pad.
Huh? My trash heap? Fine, land there. My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making the final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long in coming, I promise you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
I'm sure we can. 2 spots will take him and her. Yep. And got
Ready.
Well, she needs clothes. We'll do that. Get for that for now. And then
just say the word.
Level up. And this is a good place to save. Okay, that should do it for this episode. Thank you all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, share with your friends. It all helps my channel grow. Thank you all for joining me, and have a good day. Bye for now.